So, welcome to Formulate with Google Spreadsheets. I would like to start this little session by opening up our document and sharing it with you so that you can see everything that I'm doing and observe on how to insert small, simple, basic formulas and functions in Google Spreadsheets. So let me open up my document here real quick. And we have a nice little formula here, and I'm going to share this with you. Uh-oh. Okay, so here we go. So I'm going to ask my friend next door here if she can actually see the screen that I'm looking at when she gets on here, but I'm hoping that you'll be able to see what I'm doing. So this is spreadsheets on Google. It's an empty document, and we're going to fill it in. What we're going to do is we're going to look at a formula or a little function that will change your headers into all caps. We'll cover doing and a basic subtraction formula and an addition formula. So let me start here by inserting in B, go up here to B1, and I'm going to put an equal sign and an open parentheses, an equal sign, I'm sorry, messed that up, equal sign, then type the word upper, and I'm going to click on that. It'll prompt you for the function that you're looking for. And then I'm going to type in here amount spent, amount budgeted, and close my parentheses. And oh, you know, I did make an error, didn't I? Oh dear, that's not the right screen you're looking at. That's terrible. Let me get the right screen. My apologies. Okay, where's the screen? I don't see my screen. Let me try here. Share. Now let me see. Do we have the right screen this time? Oh, she says it's delaying, so I'm assuming that it will pop up here, I hope. And I'm sorry for people looking at this terrible little face. This is all new to me. This is so much fun. So I'm going to go ahead here and in hopes that I have the correct screen up. And back in my B1, I'm going to retype my formula, put the equal sign, type the word upper, click on upper, and it's going to open my parentheses. And I also want to add an open quote, then type the word amount budgeted, close quotes, close parentheses, and hit enter. And now we have that. That is correct. And I'm going to make my columns a little bit wider by clicking and dragging in between B and C. And then I'm going to click on C1. And again, I'm going to add upper cases. So equal, type the word upper, which prompts you. You can click on this. It'll open your parentheses, open quotes, type amount spent, close quotes, close parentheses, and hit enter. And you'll see that it's making capital letters on your headers for you. And in D1, we're going to type the word difference. So we're going to have equal sign, upper, click on upper, open parentheses, then we're going to open quotes, type the word difference, and close quotes, close parentheses, and hit enter. So you'll see that all of your headers here are in capital letters now. So I want them to all be centered. I'm going to click on my row and highlight my entire row. Then I'm going to come up here to my justification icon on the toolbar and click on it and click on center. And this is going to center my little headers in each column. Also, if I want to have borders around all of my cells, I can click the little button below the FX, the function bar, and highlight my entire sheet, and then I can go to my toolbar over to borders, click on borders, click all borders, and this is going to give me all borders around my cells, which for me it's easier to notice what I'm doing. So now I'm going to add some subjects that we're going to budget for. So we have electric bill, electric, I can spell right here. And then water, a lot of people have water bills. Car payment. Let's add another one. Let's see. Oh, mortgage. I'm pretty sure we have rent and mortgage. And one more thing, just entertainment. General entertainment for the month. Entertainment. I can spell. There we go. Okay, so now for electric, let's say I budgeted $160. And for water, I'll just give in general about $80, which I'm pretty sure that's kind of high. But a car payment, in general, I would say, what, $450? A mortgage payment, $1,200. And entertainment, let's say we budget, if you're like me and like to go to the movies, it may get a little bit costly. So I'm going to say probably about $150 a month for movies. So we want these to be currency in currency form. So what we'll do is we'll click on B2 on my number, on my amount, and I'm going to go to my toolbar and click on the dollar icon where it says format as currency and click that. And it will change your formatting from just a number to a dollar currency. And you can do this by clicking on B3 and then highlight it all the way down and click on your dollar sign on the toolbar, and it'll change all of them to a currency format. Now let's put some amounts in that we spent. Say our electric bill was actually pretty good this month. Let's say that we only spent $80, and let's say that our water bill was actually $72. And let's say our car payment was a little bit lower this month, and let's say that it was $324. And our mortgage, let's say that it is going to be about $1,200 because mortgages don't usually change. And our entertainment, we actually spent $146 for the month. So we're going to once again go in here and make these currencies, and I'm going to drag and highlight and then click on my dollar sign, so they're all currency. Now we want to find the difference between the amount we budgeted and the amount we spent. So what we're going to do is we're going to put a simple basic formula in our difference column on D2. And to do that, we're going to put an equal sign, type the word sum, and as you see, you're prompted with all these different functions. So we're going to click sum, and it's going to give you an open parentheses. And now we want to click on B2. That's our cell, and you'll notice that our cell becomes highlighted in our D2 formula. And then we're going to click the minus sign, because when you find the difference, you're subtracting. Then we'll click on C2 because we want to find the difference between B2 and C2. And again, it shows up here, C2 shows in your cell. And then you'll close your parentheses and hit enter. And if you'll notice, you have a complete difference here. It formulates and calculates all for you. So let's do it again for D3. We want to hit enter, type the word sum, click on your prompted sum, which opens your parentheses. Then you want to click on B3 and put your minus sign. Then click C3, which brings again your cells automatically highlight for you in the cell that you want to put your formula in. and then close parentheses and hit enter. And you can see our water bill, we saved $8 this month. So another thing, a shortcut. Say you're going to be finding the difference of each one of these. So we're going to just quickly copy the formula by highlighting one that has the correct formula in it. There's a little square in the bottom right-hand corner. You want to click on that click on that little square and drag it down, and this puts the formula into each of these cells automatically. It just copies the formula into each cell that you want it to. So as you can see, we found the difference between all of your electric bill, your water, card payment, mortgage, and entertainment. Now this is great. Now we want to find out how much we budgeted for the entire month. So what we'll do here is we'll put the word total here, and then in our B8 under amount budgeted, we want to find the total for B2 all the way through B6. So I'm going to type my equal sign, and I'm going to type sum. And then again, I can click on my prompt and it's going to open it. I'm going to click on the cell I want to start with. This time, instead of putting addition signs, I'm going to click on that cell and I'm going to drag it down and highlight everything that I want to add together. So I'm going to drag from B2 down to B6, and you'll see that it automatically puts your cells into the cell that you want the formula in. Then you close your parenthesis and hit enter. So now you see that we can total up all 5 of these budgeted amounts, and our total was $2,040. So we want to do the same thing with amount spent. I want to know the total of all the amount that I spent. So again, I'll hit equal sign, and then I'll type the word sum, and it prompts it. I'm going to click on sum. It opens up my parentheses. I'm going to click on the cell I want to start with, and then I'll highlight all the cells that I want to add together. And you can see it's going to put those cells into your cell where you want your formula. Close parentheses and hit enter. And again, we're going to add up the total for difference. So what I'll just do, I know this is going to be the same formula. I can cheat, a little cheat trick. I'm going to grab my little square, I'm going to click on it, and I'm going to drag it over to D8, and it copies the formula for me. So it's automatically done. So the basic little formulas that I've done here are, we used a function to create uppercase from lowercase, and we added totals, a formula adding, and we did a formula to find the difference by subtracting. So I hope that this is useful, and it's very quick. It's very beneficial because you can use it for calculating your grades. You can use it for budgeting your utilities. The spreadsheet is a great little tool for all kinds of businesses, and I'm hoping that my students are paying attention and hanging out with me and being able to learn how to do this in class again. So until next time, thank you so much for sharing. I appreciate it, and I look forward to the next step. Bye.